Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss the role of encryption in maintaining data privacy. What is encryption? Encryption is a very simple process which uses some algorithms and some cryptographic keys to convert your data into a ciphertext. It processes data and converts it to a ciphertext so that data is not readable to a native eye. Only the encryption application that encrypts the data and has the keys, or the application which is processing data and has inbuilt encryption, only these two are the places which can help you read this data, right? So to read the data, you can decrypt the data. You use the decryption keys, process the data again, and they make the data readable, fine. And you use a symmetric set of keys which uses the same key, the key that was used for encryption, the same key will be used for decryption. You use asymmetric key, then the key used for encryption would be different from the key used for decryption, and that would make it a bit more safer as far as the encryption is concerned. But if you don't have the keys, or if you have lost the keys, then your data is not readable. You cannot read that data again. So encryption keys are very important and they need to be stored very diligently. Now, so what all and where all do you need to encrypt your data? Your data should be encrypted at rest when it is stored on your hard disk. So whichever storage, even the disk on the mobile or on the laptop, wherever your data resides, you should use an encryption algorithm to encrypt your data with safety. Some operating systems also provide an inbuilt encryption algorithm which can help you keep your data encrypted and safe on your disk, right? You should use very secure networks using VPNs so that the data that is traveling across your network is also secure. You should encrypt the data in flight, which was again like while it is traveling and you're using secure protocols, you're using VPN connections, then the data would be encrypted and be kept safe. You can use protocols like HTTPS and other secure IoT technologies so that the data is encrypted, and the data that you store on cloud should also be kept encrypted. All cloud service providers provide you encryption tools to encrypt the data you store. You can encrypt the volume with the default keys. You can use the cloud provider provided keys. You can use your own keys, whichever algorithms you feel appropriate, but you can use keys and encrypt your data so that your data, even if it is lost or stolen or hacked, it is not readable because the encryption keys are not available. There are some very small limitations within encryption. Of course, it's an extra effort that happens on your data. So first thing is that you need to make sure that your keys are taken care of. You cannot afford to lose your keys, because if you lose your keys, your data becomes unreadable. You can't read the data if the keys are not available with you when you want to read the data. Then because it's an additional algorithm that runs on your data both at the time of read as well as at the time of write, then there is slight bit of a performance overhead. There could be some compliance challenges in case where you are following a compliance that says that data should be natively readable, not encrypted or not decrypted when you want to read it, right? And you need digital signatures. It needs digital signatures or some cryptographic hashes to verify data integrity. Encryption itself does not manage data integrity, but in conjunction with a cryptographic hash algorithm or in conjunction with digital signatures, it is even able to take care of your data integrity. So encryption is the best tool that gives you protection in terms of data security. It takes care of the CIA triad of confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Availability, of course, is to make sure that the data is available, which needs backups as well, but then the security is well taken care of because your backups would also be encrypted. How does it help? Your data is readable only with the decryption keys. So if the data is stolen, it is not readable. It stays confidential, right? Your privacy is not lost. It helps you maintain the integrity of the data. By using those algorithms of cryptographic hashes and digital signatures, it helps maintain the integrity of data as well, right? Authenticity of data as well. And that helps you win your customers' confidence. Your customer is sure that data stored at your premise, in your cloud, or through your application is encrypted, and there is no risk of loss of data's privacy if the data is lost in terms of getting stolen or theft or hacked, right? So that gives you a competitive advantage as well over your competitors. Stolen data is not readable, it is kept safe and intact. It helps you meet regulatory compliances, protects you from paying heavy penalties, and provides a competitive advantage against your competitors. Both if you are a provider, then against your provider competitors, and if you are using a backend provider for your service, then you know that the one who encrypts your data should be your choice of vendor or service provider, right? And it supports all newer technologies. The more technical developments are happening, most of them are coming in with inbuilt encryption algorithms. So, and that is what you need to look out when you are whenever you are deploying new technologies, especially if you are using cloud services. Then your service provider's application should support and by default should implement encryption. That is what I wanted to say about encryption. The base idea is that encryption ensures that even if the data is stolen, no one can read it. Therefore, for the stolen data also, the privacy is intact. The information does get shared, but not in a readable format, right? I hope this information was useful for you. If so, please hit the bell and the like buttons. Subscribe to the channel to get more information on data privacy. Thank you.